Hello, everybody. Welcome to the T. Alcom Show. Let's see. Oh, this is going to be janky. Today is Wednesday. It is hump day. Yay. But tomorrow I work. We have a meeting. And I bleach. So I'm about to be busy tomorrow. And right now, it feels like I'm running late, but I am actually ahead. But I'm just recording my video late today. So I have a limited amount of time. And today is the 100 and something day of the year. Is the 26th of June. And, not the 26th of June. It's about to be the 26th. It's the 17th of June. And how are you doing today, people? How are you doing today, my beautiful, beautiful people? I am, as you always know, a little bit tired because it is freaking 4:22 in the morning. And today we're going to talk about, what are we going to talk about today? I would love to say we can take on the male loneliness epidemic or the government but let's just kind of keep it simple within our little reins and thinking out of the box. Why everyone says think out of the box, and sometimes when you do think out of the box, people think you're weird. Like if you think differently from the mainstream, people call you woke. If you're not following the masses, you're a sheep. But if you wake up and realize what's going on in society and what you're doing, and you want to be more hypervigilant and aware and allies, all of a sudden that you're awoke, it's a bad thing to be awake. But why spend your whole life sleeping? I don't understand how, and what it is. Okay. Scratch that. Because, this, everything I'm saying is kind of go back to full circle. But King Solomon said, everything has been done under the sun. So when people are talking about homosexuality, trans men, or I don't understand, because everything has been done under the sun. Do you know this world has been rocking for thousands and thousands of years? Egypt was running a whole civilization way longer than all of our civilizations so far combined. Egypt was 3,000 years before BC. You know what I mean? If they had a whole civilization, a whole rise and fall, and there's no telling how long time was going on before that. And if at that time, everything was done under the sun, why are people acting like homosexuality is new? It's not. Why are people acting like bigotry is new? It's not. Why are people acting like having affairs is new, multiple spouses is new? And modern time, being a bigot, I think, is that what it is? But committing bigotry, is that what it's called? Being married to more than one person? It is too early in the morning. But that has been going on and was said glorified in the Bible. So when people talk about things, it's only now in modern society that men are able to transform into women, or sexual reassignment surgery is new. But in many, many cultures, there have been lady boys, like in Vietnam, or men, or like there's African cultures. In everyday society, in multiple cultures, maybe not in Western, because that's what we base our whole identity on, is European Western idealizations. But this has been going on for millions and millions of years, and people have been persecuted and non-persecuted. And I'm like, we need to start talking about this, because they act like homosexuality is a modern concept. There were women dressing like men back in that day and wearing pants, and people were flabbergasted. And women have been participating in men's sports for a lot. Women have been running businesses for a very long time. People make women be dainty, and we birth life. Have you ever had a baby? Do you know how strong your body has to be to have a baby? And they say that we are the weaker sex. Maybe physically, as in lifting things, but not all of us. And when you group people in generalized groups, it drives me crazy. So basically, happy Pride Month. I wish a lot of people would sit down and educate themselves. I wish people know that being a bigot, being a misogynist, being a racist is all in the same. They're all three cousins. They all live in the same area because if you can trade out race with sex, it is racism. It's sexism. I mean, and I don't call myself a Christian. I'm a follower of Christ. I try to be Christ like. And I feel that when you say, oh, you're a Christian, you're getting that bad moniker. I don't want that. I'm an ally. And I am just blessed. When I was born, I knew what gender that I was and who I was sexually attracted to. And I did not have to go through that era of discovery. Or once I discovered what my sexuality was, I was going to be afraid to come out to my family because my family may disown me. Because when I was a kid back in the 90s and 80s, people were kicking people out because you liked someone of the same sex. So I am just glad that I am in the time now where it's more accessible, more acceptable in certain groups. And if you're gay, flay that flag, wave that flag. I'm an ally. God bless. Have a happy Pride Month, sis. Have a good day. Mwah. I love you. Bye.